Hi guys, Monroe Steele here from Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you love fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel videos. All right guys, so I thought I would do a very impromptu video today. I am back like I never left in Miami. And I know you guys really enjoyed the super productive and calm morning routine video, more where I just spoke to you all and told you about my routine. This is gonna be similar. I'm going to show you all the reasons why I am getting a second abode in Miami Beach. I've been getting so many questions from you all. A lot of you guys are new, so I'm just gonna answer some questions, show you around, and take you around Miami with me. Today, I'm going to brunch. We'll get there. I'm going to the beach. I might do a little bit of shopping, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Hopefully there is not an echo. I am back here at East Miami Hotel, which is my favorite. It is in downtown Brickell. If you're interested in any of the details or a room tour, check out my travel section. I did a East Miami hotel room tour in a previous video. It's not even a month old. Check it out. All right guys, so we're just gonna jump right into the questions. But first, because I'm a good friend, I'm gonna show you my outfit. All the deets are down below, and then we'll get into the questions. So let's start with my outfit of the day, because it's cute and I feel cute. I feel cute today, y'all. All right guys, so as far as the makeup, I will leave all of the details down below. Wearing NARS Sheer Glow foundation mixed with a little of the soft matte foundation, which is new. The earrings are Ana Luisa. The lip is ColourPop Limbo. The necklace is my favorite twin necklace from Majuri. If you're interested in any of my Majuri jewelry, just click the link down below. It will take you to a page that has everything that I own from Majuri, and you will also get a discount if it's your first time buying from them. Love their jewelry. These two rings here, one is actually silver, one is gold on my ring finger. I recently got this in from And Other Stories, so I'm kind of testing out mixing jewels or tones, and so love that. Super affordable, link down below. Wearing my gold vermeil bangle from Majuri, my Cartier ring, and then my stacker ring from Majuri. So all of that is linked down below. The dress, oh my God, you guys. This is a vintage Joseph dress that I picked up from The Real. So you guys know, in the middle of lockdown last year, 2020, around May, everyone was watching and rewatching Sex and the City, because like, what else could we do, y'all? We was in a house. So I got really inspired with all of the vintage dresses, and I found this one on The Real and got it, and I love it. It gives me Carrie Bradshaw vibes. And the shoes are Givenchy. You guys might remember when I bought them and I said that I wasn't wearing them until I moved to Miami. Well, we're gonna get into the Miami questions, but that is my outfit of the day. If I can find similar dresses, I will link them down below. But if you're ever looking for super cute, like flirty, vintage style, Carrie Bradshaw-esque dresses, check out The Real. They have a lot. All right, let's get into why I am getting a second abode in Miami. All right guys, so let's start. One of the main reasons why I am getting a second abode in Miami, and I do want to clarify that I am not moving to Miami. I will be living part-time in both New York and Miami. I am going to keep my apartment in New York, and I am getting a new apartment in Miami. That might seem weird to some of you. I know a lot of you are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're leaving New York. I'm never leaving New York. Like, my apartment, I'm gonna have it probably forever. I want to keep it in the family. I'm just getting another apartment here. And I do want to clarify, originally I was just gonna come here and buy something, but after talking with my mom and friends, I've decided that I'm going to get like a temporary apartment first, where I'm either gonna live there for 6 months to a year while I really have the time to look for a house here to buy, or a condo, or an investment property. And I think that's the best decision, because literally on these trips I don't have enough time to really like look at the houses the way that I want, and I don't have anywhere else to stay. I could stay with my good friend Rhea, but I don't want to put her out by staying with her for like a whole month while I'm looking. And so really I think it's the best idea to get an apartment first, and probably just rent something for 6 months to a year while I really take my time, get to know the area, and find a place that I really love. So that's what I'm here doing. This was actually supposed to happen in 2020. I was actually supposed to move to Miami or get an investment property in Miami. I was hoping to do it by mid 2020, like the summertime, but with everything that happened, you know, it kind of pushed my plans back. And so that's what I'm here doing now. So another thing is that a lot of you have been asking what's gonna happen with my plants. Like, I'm serious. Y'all are serious about my plants. Y'all don't play about my plants, and neither do I. My plants will be staying in New York. I am gonna have a caretaker for my apartment. A lot of you asked if I'm gonna sublet it. Probably not, just because a lot of my things, especially like my winter things, are still going to be there. And so the only way I would sublet it is to like someone that I actually know, like a friend or family member. Other than that, I'm completely fine with paying 2 rents for a year. I have budgeted very well. I have saved a lot so that I'm able to do that. Thank God. Like it took me a while, and it's also not as, I don't think, wasteful, I guess, as it might seem, because my rent in New York City is very cheap. So getting a second apartment here would probably be the equivalent of if I just got a whole new apartment in New York. That's how much rent I would be paying with my New York apartment and my apartment in Miami. So I am very, very much in love with Miami. I just get a feeling when I get here, even when I'm just flying in, like I get this feeling and I can't explain it. It's very, I got the same feeling the first time I went to New York. When I was in high school, I visited a few colleges with a friend, and as soon as I stepped off that plane, like I had this feeling. I just knew that New York was where I was supposed to be, and so I made that happen. I ended up going to grad school in New York, and I ended up staying and living in New York for almost 15 years. I think today is my 15th year. I mean, not today, but this year is my 15th year living in New York. I love New York, it's amazing. But also, I just need a change, and when I come here, it's just, I feel like myself. I feel like peaceful. I feel like I'm supposed to be here, like the next chapter of my life. Something's going to happen here, and I'm just following my gut. I'm following that feeling, even though it's scary. And yeah, I am scared to just kind of like start new, but I've done it before twice, so I'm sure I will be fine. I have a network of friends here, so I'm excited about just seeing where life and my career as a content creator can take me here. There's also a pretty good chance that the market here needs me. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like there is a space for me here that I can easily fill as far as being a Black content creator in Miami. They are few and kind of far between. Like, I feel like it's less saturated than New York for sure, and I feel like I will still get tons of opportunities here, and I'll also still have all of my New York connections and PR network, so I don't think it would be too hard for me to still have work, so I'm not concerned about that at all. And those are just a few of the reasons why I am getting a place here in Miami. I will have a caretaker for my apartment in New York when I'm not there. Friends will check on it. Also, I'm gonna have someone watering my plants, so don't worry guys, all of my plants will be a-okay, and we're gonna probably get some new Miami plant babies, so stay tuned for that. So let's get into some more superficial reasons why I would like to live here. For one, the weather. I mean, the weather in Miami is simply amazing. Like, today is January 24th. It is 75 degrees and it's only 11 a.m. Like, y'all, I'm over winter. I'm over being cold. I was never quite comfortable with the cold, even though the winters haven't been that bad in New York City. Like, snow is cute for like a day and then I'm over it. Plus, I always have been kind of like more of a summer blogger. I don't know if you guys have been following me for a really long time, but I've been blogging for 10 years. So when I first started blogging, I would only blog in the spring, summer, and fall, and then I would disappear in the winter because there was no way I was going out shooting outfits in the dead of winter. Like, you can't look cute in a bubble coat. It's not feasible, it's not possible. So I would just disappear, and I did that for like 4 years until someone was finally like, girl, you can't just disappear for a whole season. And so I very recently started doing more winter content. I would say over the last maybe 3 years. Before then, just look back on my timeline, y'all. There's hardly any winter content. I am a summer baby. Taurus is May 15th, and I like hot weather. I feel like I look cuter in summer clothes, like, period. The weather is everything. I mean, you can go to the beach. Oh, another thing, shopping. The shopping here is so good. Like, every time I come here, I always go to the Miami Design District. That's where they have all of the designer stores like Louis Vuitton and Dior, Gucci. It's like a really fun little happening area to shop. I always also go to Ball Harbor Shops, which is a little bit further. It's a little north of Miami Beach, but it's always worth the visit. They have a Hillstone there. You guys know Hillstone is one of my favorite restaurants in New York City. They have the best sushi. I love Hillstone, so anytime I go to Ball Harbor Shops, I go to Neiman Marcus, I go to Bottega Veneta, and then I pop by Hillstone. It's just a vibe. I love how beautiful it is. Open air. The shopping in Miami is really great. Of course, I mean, nothing beats Fifth Avenue in New York, but it's a close second. And next we have the food. Look, New York, don't get it twisted. We have some amazing restaurants. We have amazing food in New York. I've been everywhere. I've been to Spain, I've been to Paris, I've been to Morocco, and I'm sorry, but New York food like beats out everyone. I mean, if you think differently, let me know down in the comments, because I might be generalizing, but New York just like, there's so many varieties of food. Like, you can't beat it, and you can get it anytime. But Miami is it's almost neck and neck, to be honest. Now, when it comes to like Mexican food, look, Miami has New York beat, and a girl loves a taco, okay? I love a good taco. I always have to hit up Bodega Taqueria when I'm here. They have really good margaritas too. Oh my God, those margaritas. Hillstone here, delicious. Like, they have so many good restaurants. In fact, hopefully I can get in, but today for brunch I want to go to B Bistro and Bakery. It's right here in Brickell, very close to East Hotel. Literally, I can see it from my balcony. One of the best brunches I've ever had in life. I mean, delicious. Everything on the menu. Bellinis galore. I love it there. Another favorite of mine is Sagrado Cafe. It is in downtown Miami. They have the best antioxidant smoothie. And literally anytime I'm in New York, after a few months, I start craving that smoothie. That's how good it is. The seafood here is so fresh. I love grilled octopus. I love branzino fish, and like, sorry, no place else does it better than Miami. So the food is delicious, and I'm a foodie. I mean, again, I'm a tourist. So tourists love beautiful things. We love to smell things. We love food. It's true, we do. We do. That's true. The food is amazing. A girl likes to eat. Mind you, we are in a pandemic currently, and we will be for at least another 2 years. I mean, I'm just saying. And a lot of the really good restaurants in New York City have now closed if they don't have outdoor dining. And right now, outdoor dining, it's wintertime in New York. It's January. So it's cold. It's like 30 degrees. Who is sitting outside in 30-degree weather to eat? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I actually did go to a restaurant with my girl Rose in December, but they had those little heater lamps, and we were literally right next to it. It was snow on the ground, y'all. But let me tell you, the food was divine. And it's just hard. I feel really bad for all of the restaurants and the restaurant owners. And the good thing about being here is that it's still warm, so there's still outdoor dining. It's warm all the time, so the restaurants really don't have to close, and some of them are still operating with a percentage for indoor dining as well. I don't really care for indoor dining at all. anymore. So outdoor dining is still available here, which is great, which is another reason why I would rather be here. Oh, the fashions. I feel like Miami is more my speed when it comes to my style. I know a few of you are fairly new to my channel or new to my blog or new to me. While I was in quarantine or just around the house, I was a lot more conservative, but my fashion is not conservative. My fashion is not elegant. I don't claim those things. I'm not contemporary. I feel like my style is very much trendy. It's a little bit maybe things that other people wouldn't wear, like my galactic shorts from Char Workroom, or my Jacquemus pink shorts, or wearing a Louis Vuitton scarf as a shirt, or wearing teeny tiny shorts or very revealing dresses. Like, this is not a conservative channel, y'all. So if you got that impression while watching me in lockdown, I'm so sorry, but this is the real me. You gotta go back, you gotta scroll back to 2019 when I was out at carnivals. When I was out at carnivals in Barbados in the teeniest dresses you have ever seen in your life. I love showing skin, I love the sun, I love feeling the sun on my skin. And so I feel like my true like fashion style, Miami is more representative of that than New York is, period. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already kind of picked up on that. You probably have already noticed that. I like a lot of color. Most people in New York stick to the regular black, gray, and white, period. This is a colorful town, you know? It's colorful, it's vibrant, and it just gives me so much creativity and inspires me when I get dressed so much. I just feel really at home here when it comes to my style. I don't feel like if I wear, you know, some pink shorts out in the street that anyone would look at me twice. Whereas New York, they would look at me twice and probably take a picture of me unbeknownst to me. It happens all the time, y'all. I can't even tell y'all how many people just like take pictures of me, and I see them taking pictures of me and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, where's this going? First of all, that's weird. Anywho, I feel like my style really gels well with the Miami warmer weather vibes. Now, I know a lot of you aren't located in warmer weather. I'm not gonna leave all of my seasonal like babies, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. Like, there will still be tons of winter and fall content. Like I said, I'm not moving 100% of the time to Miami. I will still be living in New York, so I will still be shooting all 4 seasons of content. There will just be more summer content or summer outfit, spring outfit inspiration, because I plan on being more in Miami in the colder months. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think my style is more Miami or more New York? Let a sister know down in the comments. I'd love to see what you all have to say. Now, another thing is men. Y'all, I've had the most horrible luck dating in New York City, and I tried, y'all. I dated in New York for 15 years, and it is abysmal. I mean, I'm just gonna be 1000% with you. If you are planning, and a lot of you are planning to move to New York, honey, bring a man with you, please. Wherever you're coming from, bring a man from there with you, because it's rough. It's rough. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's definitely not easy. I mean, I've dated some cool guys, but it's just, and it just can't. It just can't. And honestly, I feel like if I ever do want to get married or maybe have some babies in the next 3 years only, because if it doesn't happen in that amount of time, the shop is closed, period. I had to move. Either back down south or somewhere else. And I get that sentiment actually from a lot of professional black women who live in New York City. They all say the same thing, that you have to move away to find a husband or a decent partner. Now, I'm not saying that's always true, but as someone who has lived in New York for 15 years and has dated in New York for the same amount of time, there might be an inkling of truth in that. I do believe that I would have a better dating experience here than in New York. Like, literally, I've only been here, like I came here during New Year's, and I've only been here physically for 3 days, and I've already met like 4 men. I mean, like, They're not afraid to speak to you. They're very polite and kind. Like, I met someone on the elevator. By the way, the elevator is a wonderful place to meet men at a hotel. Yeah, I met someone at Starbucks. I literally met someone walking down the street, all very nice. You know, their approach was nice. And it was just, it's refreshing, you know? Like, really, that too. Like, I feel like I would have better luck if I choose to go down the path of like finding someone and like maybe wanting to get married or have kids. I think it would be easier to do here in Miami than in New York. And that's on period. Another thing is the cost of living is low to me. As someone coming from New York, I mean, where the cost of living is just astronomical, I find Miami to be a nice reprieve. I feel like the drinks are slightly less expensive. The food is about the same. As far as food prices, it's about the same as New York. But like when it comes to rent, now I know I'm kind of like a unicorn because I have this amazing apartment in Harlem that's fairly cheap, and it's only because I've been living there for nearly 10 years. The apartment market here is incredible. Like, you can definitely find a stunning 1-bedroom apartment, all the amenities, washer, dryer, all of those things for like $1,500. Actually, that's kind of on the higher end. Between $1,300 and like $1,500, you can get a nice space, at least 650 square feet. Like, I was shocked. But that also works in my favor because I mean, I'm gonna be paying 2 rent, so the lower the better. It's so good. Like, you cannot find barely a 1-bedroom apartment for $1,300 or $1,400 in New York City, period. I mean, you probably can. It's probably just real hard. You can probably maybe get a studio that's like 400 square feet. Girl, the cost of living as far as like apartments is so good, and you get so much space. Speaking of space, that is another reason. Being in lockdown in 2020, I was in my house for about, I would say 8 months. Yeah, about 8 months, 7 months. In New York, it just wasn't, not that it was gonna be fun, but it was not a pleasant experience. I would have loved to be able to just like go, especially when it was like colder, to be able to like go out and just be outside at least, or take a walk. That's why, another reason why I like it here, because there's still so much outdoor space. There's like parks, there's the beach, there's so many places you can go where you don't have to be around a bunch of people but still be like outside, and I like that as well. I wanted space. I wanted to be able to go out into the yard or on a balcony. I mean, I was so envious of people who had outdoor space. When I was in like lockdown, like just watching people's Insta stories in their backyard, I was so envious. Like, I was just like, I have to get a backyard. Like, I have to get a balcony. I have to get some kind of outdoor space because I'm a person who likes to be in nature. And so that's another reason. I mean, honestly, I could just go on and on and on and on and on. But in the end, it would be just a good investment. When I eventually do buy like a condo or a house here, it would be a great investment for my portfolio. And also, taxes here are lower, and I just think it would just be a smart business move. And so those are just a few reasons, like literally just a few. I have a whole lot listed here in my little notes because, you know, I am a very analytical type A person. I did weigh out the pros and cons of coming here. That's it. I mean, I hope I've answered your questions. If you are interested in my guide to Miami, I have written 2 guides over on my blog, Fashion Steele NYC. There's a link down to my blog below. If you go to the travel section, I literally have travel guides for everywhere. My favorite restaurants in Miami, where to shop in Miami, where to get COVID testing in Miami. By the way, I did get that question a lot. There is a COVID mobile center at Miami Convention Center on 17th Street parking lot. It's free. You get both tests. You get the rapid test. You get those results literally within an hour. Antigen test, it usually takes 24 to 72 hours to get back to you. Super easy, super quick. You can always go there. Any other questions about Miami, head on over to my blog, post. I've linked it down below, where I stayed, what I wore the last time I was here, by the way, and all of those good things. So I'm looking forward to like starting a new chapter of my life here, and I just want to thank you all for being so supportive. Like the amazing comments you all leave, like not only here on my YouTube channel but on my Instagram. You guys really just inspire me to live my best life, and honestly I couldn't do any of these things without you. So just thank you so much, and just know, you know, a lot of people are just afraid, and I mean, like I said, I'm scared. I am scared, but I'm trusting this feeling that I get here. I feel like God has a plan for me, and it involves me being here at least some of the time. I don't know if I'm gonna end up moving here permanently. I don't know any of that. I am just listening to this feeling right now, and I'm going with it. Don't be afraid to try something new, to do something new, you know, to trust that gut feeling, because usually it's right. I feel like something amazing is gonna happen here. So I'm looking forward to it. If you're not yet following me on Instagram, head on over to Instagram and give me a follow at Monroe Steele. I am currently in Miami and posting all of my Miami looks. Watch my stories every day if you want more of what I'm doing here in Miami, and hopefully there will be an apartment search video soon. If you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that little notification bell so that you never miss a video, because I don't want you to miss a video, and I would love for you to join the family. All are welcome here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.